Goodness comes and evil goes.
Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth. Karibu, welcome. Today we're going to talk about another important subject, and that subject is liberators required for liberation. To conceive of natural African life is to conceive of a life that is self-determined by African souls, that is self-governed by African souls, where Africans are free to enable nationhood for themselves. It has been that way since the earliest of times, and of course through the gifts of the Creator Supreme. Yet in recent times, recent and continuing times, life for African souls has been interrupted and disrupted on all kinds of different levels by others that mean the African ill. So the thrust of what it means to bring about liberation as a term has been brought to the fore, and rightly so. But liberation is the process, and the drivers for liberation are liberators. So we cannot have a process of liberation and not have liberators to enable that process to come to victorious fruition. So this begs the question then of what liberators ought to look like, or how that should function in African life. And at a very basic level, we can see the freeing of the mind as a grand step, the freeing of the soul as a grand step in the journey of what it means to be a liberator. Because if the liberator is living in unknowingness of self, then the process cannot be enabled. To have some knowingness of the self is absolutely vital and crucial. Living knowingness of the self is vital and crucial to give rise to the necessary process of being free again, of living in liberty again. So the purpose of this video is just to introduce the idea, the concept of liberator as a functional and necessary part of the process of liberation. And in the next video, we'll look at the transformational stages of what a liberator in the modern context, in the contemporary context, may look like for African souls. So with that food for thought, and surely it is food for thought, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth.
The son who has returned home